am in the middle of something really important. You, my little cowboy friend, are gonna make me big bucks.
Yeah. Now, I know by this point everyone seems to have forgotten about the Lego Batman movie, but I haven't. I've still got feelings, son. And you know me, I'm a big Lego boy, and I freaking loved the Lego movie when it dropped. But then this Lego Batman movie comes around, and you know, there was a lot of hype and a lot of build-up, and don't get me wrong, it was refreshing as all hell, because before then, all we'd had is this doom and gloom, like the post-Nolan era, and then Batman vs Superman was on the loom, and you know, even going in, and Sad Fleck, and going into it, we were all ready for just a refreshing, light, frothy Batman. Just a little take, just a little titillation, and definitely something that was happy to poke fun at what came before. But God. Well, look, it was a film that was split three ways. It's one for the kids, one for Batman fans, and for the rest, a 2017 audience. So the kids have got like the bright colours and the funny characters and the sort of flashy relatability, which made the Lego movie so great. And it's fun escapism, and don't get me wrong, if I was born 10 years later, I'm sure I'd prefer it too. But do I need to say any more about the amount of fan service for Bat fans? Bane was voiced by that guy that did him on a bit once. Billy D. Williams got to be Two-Face, as he was meant to be, and the funny scene we all saw before Dawn of Justice sums up the entirety of Batman's career. And alright, there's a novelty, right? And that's about your first 10 minutes wrapped up, but then there's the rest of it that no one really seems to talk about. This was a film for Snapchat. It's for the millennials who honestly follow more shiny things than most kids do. To make it extra 2017, the characters just used iPhones, and the film subverted the arch nemesis trope by introducing a I hate you, well I hate you more dynamic. Side note, the film spends so much time reaffirming who Batman is and reminding us of all the things he does, but brushes over his relationship with the Joker with a "oh, you know all about that" attitude. Why? Why do they all have iPhones? Why? Seriously, why? Also, why did Batman have to rap every other scene? It was funny maybe the first time, but for reasons I'll get into, it was physically draining every time he picked up a microphone from off screen. Maybe this was the intention, but this is also a film that was very good at trimming the fat, and purposely it cut jokes short if they were too cheesy. So again, God knows why they left it all in. It was just annoying. And then there was this weird angle they went into where they started using other intellectual properties. Now, obviously, they got a bit giddy after Lego Movie, and they threw in your Voldemort, your Sauron, your Gremlins, but it was either underplayed or overplayed. Like, it felt like cheating to just put characters with spells and all-seeing eyes against human characters, especially ones who are famous for just being humans with cool gadgets. Like, you just put the thing about, like, Superman being, like, massively overpowered, you just put world-breaking characters into a very human world as much as as in Batman's world, as in Batman is a human with cool gadgets, not the human world as in Lego world. And now this isn't the sort of film where you ask what are the rules of the world, because logic is sort of left out the door, but the climax is solved by literal Lego people clicking their studs together to cross a bridge. And yet scenes before showed all-out chaos with like magic and spells and Voldemort and Sauron and the Gremlins and the Wicked Witch and everything, and it's just a case of, oh no, well we can just all snap together because we're Lego. Again, this was probably the point, to show how massively overpowered the villains from other IP were, but they're villains from other IP, so it makes sense in the context of their own franchises. And also, why can't the writers play it at their own game? So if you can have this cinematic universe of villains, why can't Batman bring in Harry Potter and Gandalf and the guy from Gremlins to come fight him off? That would have been cool, that would have been fitting. You know, that's a bit more akin to what I was thinking they were going for. Because by that point, we've already seen all these gadgets and gizmos. We've expended the limit to how much Batman can physically do by himself, so he can reveal the Bat Interdimensional Transporter and just pull them all in. Or if you wanted to be really meta, he could pull out a Lego Dimensions console. So you got a bit of brand tie-in, and maybe it would have prolonged the console's life a little bit longer. Look, I get it, the villains didn't come through a Dimensions portal or anything, they came from the Phantom Zone, where guys from everywhere are apparently put. But if the DC Phantom Zone exists in Middle-earth and Hogwarts, why not the other way around? Oh, and in case you missed it, the film was everywhere. Now don't get me wrong, Batman has a general ability to be everywhere, all at once. Oh god, please let it stop. But this film got the golden treatment from Warner Brothers, and honestly, I hate to be that guy, but a lot of it was spoiled in the trailers. There, I said it. Look, a lot of it was spoiled in trailers. I don't even care about being that guy. I saw the entirety of the first act in the trailers, including all the character nods and generally most of the references. The only thing I was surprised by were the Phantom Zone being a plot device and IP from other franchises being used. Oh wait, we all saw the Gremlins in the 4th trailer, didn't we? They had one job. Oh, if Batman rapping wasn't overused and repeated enough, every other scene had Batman saying, "I don't need help," or "I don't work alone." And it's like, we get it, DC. No, honestly, don't worry about it. Just take 5 minutes off. We can work his motive out through his actions and how other characters react to it. We don't need it spoon-feeding to us every other line. Thank you. And then they went and pulled a full 180 in the 3rd act to a "no, we're a family," and this was hammered into the goddamn ground. Like, I could make another rambling monologue about how often things were referenced to as bat things, but you probably found that irritating as well. Be honest, you did. It's like the writers were trying to say, hey, look, we understand Batman's loneliness and need for a family. Did you see? How about now? And now? Look, it was fun to see the Bat family being actually played with for once on screen, even if it was so on the nose. And the dynamic did work well once they stopped repeating themselves. And to be fair, the characters in general, look, they were really nicely done. Bane was fun, Robin was fun also. Look, I knew I'd like him from the first trailer, and the oh my gosh sequence still cracked me up even though I knew it was coming.
Oh my gosh, 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 oh my gosh.
The references to the Batman lineage were fun. I liked how Red Hood and Hugo Strange, who were 2 characters from Batman's darker stories, they were just kind of quietly there in the background. The use your head bit was ingenious and a lovely reminder that it was still Lego. The fact that it's Lego also is something I enjoyed. And honestly, all in all, they took the best parts of the Lego movie and married it to a franchise in dire need of lightening up. It was enjoyable, it's watchable and memorable. 6 cowls out of 10.